Tony. Tony said, "What's up, Cam? Who you think winning a 100 and 200 meter dash between Lyles and Tyreek Hill?"
No, Noah.
You seen all that going on?
Yeah, Noah. Not even close.
Straight up. No. We ain't even gonna play them type of games.
No.
Yeah. Tyreek just talking shit. He on with that smoke.
Yeah. But Noah. Not even close. Like you can't go in that, man.
Yeah, come on.
I respect all athletes, but you just can't. This is what he do.
Correct.
Now this is the thing though. I'm hearing that he's saying he's changed the competition. He's trying to see if he can run a 50-yard against him.
So he said best out of 50.
So what did you think?
Well, Noah takeoff isn't.
No, it's not. His Noah's takeoff ain't it.
But that top speed?
But, bro, when he kicked that fucking gear, like that,
he might get him in a 50.
Yeah.
But you add 50 more yards to that, 50 more meters? Yeah. It's a dub, guys. It's a dub.
But top speed.
Yeah.
His top speed is going to be faster than Tyreek Hill's top speed. And this is, since we at it, everybody who fast ain't going to be good in the NFL. That's Tyreek Hill is the exception, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Like, Tyreek Hill is probably one of 1,000 athletes that have said, bro, I'm going to run a 4-1 or I'm going to run a 4-2 or I'm going to run it like 10. Do you understand in football?
Yeah.
It's more than just speed.
Tyreek
Hill what makes Tyreek so exceptional is because he is fast and he's effective.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people who played the game of football that was fast was effective or played fast.
Mm-hmm.
Next clip, man.
Mikey Doug 803, man. Shout out, he's an icon member too, man. Shout out to Mikey. He said, "What's good, bud? It's 3rd and goal."
Mikey!
Damn, Mikey, that love. He said it's 3rd and goal on the 7-yard line. What play do you run? Who's your X, Y, and Z?
Greg has to be the Y.
Okay.
But also too, if it's 3rd and 7, that's a high tendency that it's going to be a lot of pressure, or it's going to be a very safe, conservative. Because the defense has the advantage because it's not a lot of space. Mm-hmm. You throw it out the end zone. You know, you can't run past nobody. So that's where they will drop a lot of people in coverage and just have you try to find a guy that's open with a clouded end zone.
What play? Any play, your X, Y, and Z.
But any player?
Yeah.
Ever? Say less. Megatron at X. Mm-hmm. Z, I will go with Randy Moss. And then Y, I'll do Travis Kelce or Greg Olsen.
What play you running?
They better make it make sense because 7 yards on the 7-yard yard line. It's going to be a time and route with either one of them two. I got 2 big guys, 2 big targets where it's a high or nobody.
Okay.
And that's if they get stupid and run man-to-man. Now, if they run zone, I need a very intuitive and cerebral route runner, knowing that if I got a bender but I'm open right here, I'm just going to find a soft spot in the zone and sit down. And that's why Christian McCaffrey and Greg Olsen would be those 2 type of guys. Next clip.
My boy Nick said, "What's the one team that could lose their starting QB and still win the Super Bowl?"
Drinking and driving will change your whole world. The next time you're out with your friends, consider what will happen if you get pulled over after drinking. Like the legal fees or time in court or a DUI on your record. Your decision to drink and drive can impact someone else's world too, if you hurt or kill them in a crash. Instead, what if your decision to call a sober driver could impact your world for the better? Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
But what's one team that can lose their starting quarterback and still win the Super Bowl?
Dallas.
I was thinking about Philly.
Yeah, but
Dallas. Why Dallas?
Who's their backup?
Shit. But do they got enough pieces?
Trey Lance
Trey Lance is their backup. Yeah, you're right.
got talent.
But how much? How big is the divide between Trey Lance and Dak though? It's more of an experience or like intangibles.
I wouldn't be me if I ain't keep it 100 either. That ain't the only team either.
Who?
49ers.
You're just stepping on some toes, aren't you?
Shit, I'm stepping on the motherfucking foot. But it's the motherfucking truth.
Yeah.
Shit, Brock Purdy was a backup.
That's true.
So what are we talking about here? It's not the quarterback. It's the system that's the quarterback is playing in. We've seen this time and time and time again. It wasn't Jimmy Garoppolo. It was Kyle Shanahan. It's not even Brock Purdy. It's Kyle Shanahan. So
They're putting them pieces together.
that. And I ain't got to keep saying that shit. Look, y'all know what the fuck I said.
Yeah. Stand on it then.
Next clip.
Pro Ash Reaper. All right, Pro Ash the Reaper said, can you explain the actual speed of the game in layman's terms? That's the first question.
It's not the speed of the game. It's being able to understand what the defense or the offense is trying to do. See, the thing about what made Bill Belichick so effective as a coach, he knew what the team that he was facing wanted to do and was trying to do. And trying to get them to do something else. It's, like playing basketball, right?
Okay.
If you know that this person got a mean crossover, got a mean right hand, okay, some people be like, oh, I ain't going to let you go left. Well, in layman's terms, that's what Belichick was trying to do. He's not trying to let you go to what makes you so comfortable. And even if you try to do it, you're going to play right into his hands. Now, you're not going to beat us with this player, so
They're gonna have to show me.
You're gonna have to. That other player gonna have to show me.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do this to us. You're gonna have to. That play is not gonna be there.
Yeah.
So he was known for taking away players because he tried to challenge other players to do certain things.
Cool. Next up, man, we got a familiar face, Brendan Cole. Shout out to B. Cole. He said, what's your go-to app excluding messages and IG?
That's a great question.
It's a producer question. Shout out to Brendan.
Definitely a Brendan question. Oh, dictionary.
You be in a dictionary app?
Yeah,
How often? Like, you just,
a lot.
for real?
Because me using my font, I don't get to like
Get
The spell check.
the autocorrect.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get the
yeah,
autocorrect.
yeah,
So I always like, hey Siri, how do you spell disingenuous? Hey Siri, how do you spell Renaissance? Hey Siri, how do you spell motherfucker? So I always have to make sure that I'm either doing it that way or just looking it up, in a dictionary. So, yeah.
So